I'm live. All right, doors are open for the tribe. All right, I'm all tuned up. The doors are open. All right, tribe. Come on in wherever you may be. It's Wednesday night. Must be a show or something on. I don't know. Cinco de Mayo has already passed us, so must be something happening. Keeping the tribe busy with stuff. This might be a short set. We'll give it a few more minutes as always. Sometimes the tribe just gets busy with stuff. There's the first one in. Kev's here. Happy hump day, brother man. Good to see you. Yeah, I was thinking, well, it might be a short set tonight. Looks like people are busy off doing stuff, but you're the first one in, so you get the best virtual seat in the house. I thank Gene for these frosty beverages, the gift that keeps on giving, especially as the temperatures warm up. They're really, really nice at the end of the day, on a warm day. And Gene's here, the McCormick clan is in the house. I was just telling Kevin to thank you for these frosty beverages that just keep on giving. And there's the lime. I get 2 lime quarters and a whole other half squirted in there. Perfect for a warm evening. Good to see you both here. I'm starting to think it might be a short set. Everybody's off doing stuff, and I was thinking, well, Cinco de Mayo is over, so it could just be the day. So glad you're both here anyway. Thanks for checking in. All right, well, where 2 or more gathered, there's me and you 2 makes 3, so we'll get some music going. Haven't cracked open my new bottle of Jose Cuervo yet. He's waiting. I'm sure. Alright. We'll kick it off with a little Steve Poltz and Jewel. Kevin says happy hump day. And For my tribe, it's also Wind Down Wednesday. Good to see you. The Batgirl's here. Snuck right in as I start the set. Awesome. So I was thinking at like 6 after it might be a short set tonight. And Kevin says playoff hockey and basketball. Oh, that's right, the playoffs. Once the Suns and Golden State are out, I just kind of forget about it until the finals. Plus, crashing from this. Oh, yeah. I saw something about the freeway traffic on I-10 because the Stones are in town tonight. They must be playing the football stadium because they're going to draw a large crowd. Man, may as well just bring a sleeping bag and a tent and camp out overnight. That traffic's got to be insane. Oh, from the Stones last night. Oh, I saw that news article yesterday. That's right. All right. The clock is 6 a.m. It feels so far from where I've been. I've got my eggs, I got my pancakes too. Got my maple syrup, everything but you. Break the yolks and make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots off the mirror. Don't leave the keys in the door. I never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon you will see. You were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Called my mom, she was out for a walk. That sold a cup of coffee, but it didn't want to talk, so I picked up the paper. It was more bad news, more hearts being broken, more people being used. Put on my coat, the pouring rain. I saw a movie, it just wasn't the same, 'cause it was happy and I was sad, yeah. It only made me miss you oh so bad, 'cause dreams last so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon you will see. You were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, go about my business, and I'm doing fine. Besides, what would you say if I had you on the line? Same old story, not much to say. Hearts are broken every day. Hey. Put on my PJs, brush my teeth, and put the cap back on. I know you hate it when I leave the light on. I pick a book up and turn the sheets down, yeah. I take a good long look around. Put on my PJs and hop in bed. I'm half alive but I feel mostly dead. I try to tell myself it'll be alright. I shouldn't think any more tonight, 'cause dreams last so long, even after you're gone. I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see. You were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, yeah. All right, a little Steve Poltz and Jewel kicking off our set. Kevin said they did play at State Farm. Yeah, I can imagine. That football stadium holds, I don't know, 80,000 people. I remember watching that thing being built on the way to the plant all those years ago. It was huge. Sharona's here. Hi there. I've been intentionally not kicking off my sets with this song. If you weren't checked in when I started. So I could play it later and we could sing it together. And then tonight, it was like 6 minutes or 7 minutes after I thought nobody was going to be here. And then Kevin and Jean and Amy checked in. So I thought, oh, Sharona's probably not going to be here. She's busy doing stuff, busy mom. And boom, then you're here. But at least you came in on part of it. And oh, thank you for that heart emoji. Sweet. So good to see you. Thanks for checking in. In the Pacific Northwest. Amy's in here from Ohio. The rest of us are here in the valley, scattered across from west to east. Oh, thanks again, Jean, for those frosty beverages, the gift that keeps on giving on a warm evening here in the Sonoran Desert. So good to see my tribe. She says, oh, good, I'm glad you did. I like it because I can hear you in my head with that beautiful voice singing along. I'm glad you're at least able to catch part of it. Oh, I know most of these days I just, the days run into weeks that run into months. I don't even know what day it is half the time. I didn't even have time to get my laundry started when I got in, so I wanted to make sure I had plenty of time to log in and get tuned up. So, as always, no rehearsal. But busy day, providing therapeutic bodywork at the office. My session's not for another week and a half with my therapist in downtown Phoenix, but my body's already ready. It's cumulative, but I'm grateful. I have some awesome clients. They're all awesome. So it makes it worth it. Hey, I'm doing, I don't brag, and it's not bragging, it's just true. I do very deep tissue, very physical work. And at 63, I can still stand up with the best of them. I just need more recovery time. Although I'm rejecting all of that growing old stuff. There is some biological truth to it, but I don't focus on that. I focus on what I can still do. So, and as I've told you before, when you see me doing this, my erector spinae on my spine, especially my right side, oh, they just get a little cramped up. But I'm grateful. Amy says, no rehearsal needed. Thank you. Good for you. Yeah, still rocking my practice. Got my little company. Yeah, so I bring that up to say no rehearsal, so I never know what I'm going to play or open up with. So that's when sometimes I just go, whatever you guys want to hear. I try to keep the content fresh, but since I don't have rehearsal time, I can't stay up on some of the new things I try, and whenever I never have a chance to pull them out and run through them again. So if there's something you feel like you want to hear, even if I played it, I try to not play the same thing all the time because I figure you guys want to hear different stuff, but I'm open to playing anything you want, even if I just played it recently. If your friends like this stuff, then that's what you do. While I'm waiting for that, I'm feeling a little of my favorite Eagles song. I like the way sparkling earrings lay against your skin so brown, and I want to sleep with get a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. And I found out a long time ago what a woman can do to your soul. Oh, but she can't take you anyway. You don't already know how to go. But I get a peaceful, easy feeling. And I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. I get this feeling I may know you as a lover and a friend. This voice keeps whispering in my ear, tells me I might never see you again. But I get a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing. I'm already standing. Yes, I'm already standing on the ground. What a feeling. All right. Never get tired of listening to or playing that. My favorite Eagles song. Andy says, sounds great, thank you. Oh, I did hear this one on the Elvis channel coming home from my office on Sirius XM channel 76. And I forgot, I learned this when I did my my nightclub, my Elvis tribute show. I think it's been 10 years, 9 or 10 years, maybe 10 years this year. In Mexicali, Mexico, and this is one of the ones I learned. I don't play very often. I forget, I sometimes forget I even know it. Treat me like a fool, treat me mean and cruel, but love me. Break my faithful heart, tear it all apart, but love me. Won't you love me well, wherever you ever go? Darling, I'll be oh so lonely. I'll be sad and blue, crying over you, dear only. I would beg and steal just to feel your heart beating close to mine. Wherever you never go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely. I'll be sad and blue, crying over you, dear only. I would beg and steal just to feel your heart beating close to mine. Well, if you ever go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely, begging on my knees. All I ask is please, please love me. Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. A blast from the past, one I don't do very often. I forget I know it. Little Elvis. Let's see. Okay. I've got a girl crush. Hate to admit it, but I've got a heart rush. Ain't slowing down. I've got it real bad. Want everything she has. That smile and that midnight laugh she's giving you now. And I wanna taste her lips because they taste like you. And I wanna drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. And I want her long, long hair. I want her magic touch. Yeah, 'cause maybe then you want me just as much. And I've got a girl crush. I've got a girl crush. I don't get no rest. I don't get no sleep thinking about her under your bed sheets. The way that she's whispering, the way that she's pulling you in. Lord knows I've tried to get her off my mind. And I wanna taste her lips because they taste like you. And I wanna drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. And I want her long, long hair. I want her magic touch. Yeah, 'cause maybe then you want me just as much. I've got a girl crush. I've got a girl crush. I've got a girl crush. Hate to admit it, but I've got a heart rush. Ain't slowing down. Oh, I like that little big town song. Welcome again, my tribe. No new check-ins? Okay. Again, if you got something you want to hear, type it in for my set list. I'll be glad to play it for you. It's from my buddy Steve Holtz from Australia some years ago, called 10 Chances. I only had 1 minute left on my calling card. I was halfway around the world and it was raining really hard. And I only had a couple of aspirin and a half a can of beer. So I swallowed it down for courage, but it was still pretty hard to hear. Cause I only had 3 words that I wanted to tell you. But it would be easier if you were here and I could smell you. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake, I scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose but mostly win. Sometimes I get sucked in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. So I ordered 4 cans of Tooheys and I set them on the trunk. Had a long conversation with a hopeless drunk. And I only had 5 tickets and 6 new friends. So one of them had a hissy fit and drove off in her Mercedes-Benz. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake, I scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get drenched in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. So we played 7 cards stud, and I had a royal flush. Took out your picture and started to blush. I only had 8 lives. Most cats got 9. Meow. So I skipped out on the bungee jumping just this time. Just this time. I only had 10 chances to say I love you. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake, I'll scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get soaked in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. Hey, I'll collapse into your loving arms again. Yeah, I'll fall right back into your arms again. All right, there's some of my buddy Steve Poltz from via Australia, some years back. Amy says, how about Little Sister? Not sure if that's the title. So what I do is I play if that's the one that you've heard me play before, it's a mashup. Elvis did that during rehearsal for when he started his Vegas residency. They were on the Burbank Warner Brothers lot in Burbank, California, and he was rehearsing with the band, and he did a mashup of Little Sister and Get Back by the Beatles. In fact, I heard Get Back, I was on the Beatles channel 18? Yeah, Sirius XM. Yesterday and today, it's flipping back and forth between that and Elvis channel 76. And I heard, that was today, I was heading to the office, and I heard the Beatles doing Get Back. If that's the one you're talking about, yes, because I don't know the full versions of either of those songs. I just kind of know what he did, where he kind of mixed the two together as a mashup, which I really like. I think he started with Get Back. I'm not sure. I will. Jojo? Why does it sound high? I know I'm in the right key. Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner. No. Yeah. Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner, but he wasn't, it couldn't last. Jojo left his home in Tucson, Arizona, for some California grass. So get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Now get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Say it's very nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done? Well, I dated your big sister and I took her to a show. I went for some candy, along came your daddy and he stopped right out the door. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Say it's very nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done? I get back. Get back, I get back to where you once belonged. I get back, I get back, I get back to where you once belonged. Ooh. Sweet Loretta Martin thought she was a woman, but she was another man. All her friends around her said she had it coming, but she gets it while she can. Get back, I get back, I get back to where you once belonged. I get back, I get back, I get back to where you once belonged. No. Well, I used to pull your pigtails and pinch your turnip nose. But baby, you've been growing. Lately it's been showing from your head down to your toes. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Say it's very nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done? I get back, get back, get back to where you once belonged. I get back, I get back, I get back to where you once belonged. Every time I see your sister, well, she got somebody new. Yeah, she's mean and she's evil, like a big old boll weevil. Guess I'd take my chance with you. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Say it's very nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done? Now get back. a seventh. Okay, my request, I think that's it. You know, I added more lyrics because they came to mind. I almost know that entire song to Little Sister. I don't think I've ever played it by itself, but I'm missing one verse. I'll have to go learn that, but I like that mashup. That's all. It was pretty brilliant. They went together really well, and I think, in fact, I'm sure that's how he performed it. That's why they were rehearsing those together. So thanks for that request. And he says, yes, that's it. It is a great mashup. He did a brilliant job. I didn't know a lot of those lyrics. Yeah, there's one verse I think. Yeah, it starts off with "Little sister, don't you," goes to the chorus. "Don't you do what your big sister done." It says, "I dated your big sister. I took her to a show. I went for some candy. Along came Jim Dandy, and they snuck right out the door." And then it goes back into "Little sister, don't you." And then I think there's another verse before the one about well, I used to pull your pigtails and pinch your turned up, nose, but you've been a growing and lately it's been showing from your head down to your toes. And then chorus again, and then, well, every time I see your sister, she's with somebody new. She's mean and she's evil like a big old bull weevil. Guess I'll take my chance with you. I think that's it. I think it's just 3 verses. That was back when pop songs needed to be 3 minutes and 20 seconds at the most, which is stupid, but that was the radio business, so that they had enough time for advertising and sponsors between songs. So that you had a cap of 3 minutes and 22 seconds, I think. So 3 verses, chorus, maybe a bridge and a chorus, and that's it. I think that's it. I might know that entire song. I'll have to go look it up. If I'm missing one, I don't remember it, but that's the gist of it. What else can I play that I don't know, that I actually might know? Once my OCD kicks on, it's like, oh, what else can I do that I probably don't know, but I can pull it out? Let's see, what else comes up? Let's see. How about, I don't do this very often. I really should know more of the elder and wiser Bruce, as I call him. But I do like this this one Bruce Springsteen song I know. We said we'd walk together, darling, come what may. Like come the twilight, should we lose our way? But if as we're walking, a hand should slip free, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. We swore we'd travel, darling, side by side. We'd help each other stay in stride. But each lover's steps follow so differently. But I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Everyone dreams of love lasting and true. You and I know what this world can do. Let's make our steps clear, that the other may see. And I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Now there's a beautiful river in the valley ahead, and underneath the oaks bough, soon we will be wed. Should we lose each other beneath the shadows of the evening tree, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Yeah, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for you. Darling, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Yeah, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Oh, I like that little Springsteen song. My muse just reminded me of this one from the Country Strong soundtrack. When the stars line up, you catch a good break, and people think you're lucky, but you know it's grace, and it can happen so fast. We're a little bit late. Timing is everything. You know, I've had close calls when it could have been me, and I was young when I learned just how fragile life can be. I lost friends of mine because it wasn't my time. Timing is everything. And I could have been a child that God took home, and I would have been one more unfinished song. When it seems a rhyme is hard to find, that's when one comes along just in time. I remember that day when our eyes first met. You ran into the building to get out of the rain because you were soaking wet. And as I held the door, you wanted to know my name. Timing is everything. And I could have been another minute late. I never would have crossed my path that day. When it seems true love is hard to find, that's when love comes along just in time. I'm mixing up the lyrics. You can call it fate, destiny, Sometimes it really seems like it's a mystery. You can be hurt by love or healed by the sand. Timing is everything. It can happen so fast or a little bit late. Timing is everything. All right. So my friend Steve Flowers used to say after my Friday night sets when I play that song, he goes, "I believe that's true, and I do too. Timing's everything." Oh, wow, these hours go by so quickly. All right, we're winding down, tribe. Something you want to hear, type it in. And I'll be glad to play it for you. If not, I'll just keep going until the end of the hour. All right, pretty much back into. All right, seeing no requests. Let's see. I think of something I haven't played lately or in a while. For you, first fret barred, second, third fret, fourth, fifth. Nothing that comes to mind I haven't done lately. Ah, Gene says Keith Urban. Good call. Yeah. I wanna be there for you, baby. Come on, Bruce, get your shit together. Sorry, I haven't done this in a while. I wanna be there for you, baby. I'll be a man of my word. Speak a language in a voice that you haven't ever heard. And I wanna sleep with you forever. I wanna die in your arms. In a cabin by a meadow where the wild bees swarm. And I'm gonna love you like nobody loves you. And I'll earn your trust, making memories of us. I wanna honor your mother, and I want to learn from your pa. I want to steal your attention like a bad outlaw. And I want to stand out in a crowd for you, a man among men. I want to make your world better than it's ever been. I'm gonna love you like nobody loves you. And I'll earn your trust, making memories of us. We'll follow the rainbow wherever the four winds blow. And there'll be a new day your way. I wanna be there for you from now on. This you know somehow. You been stretched to the limits, but it's alright now. And I want to make you this promise: in a life after this, I want to be there to greet you with a warm, wet kiss. Yes, I am. And I'm gonna love you like nobody loves you. And I'll earn your trust, making memories of us. And I'm gonna love you like nobody loves you. And I'll win your trust, making memories of us. Oh, yeah. By request. Gene says, thank you, you're welcome. You know what? I know. Also, because my back's cramping a little and I'm tired. I'm not a quitter, but I think that's a great song to end on. So thank you for that request. I can't top that right now, but that's a good one. I like it. Yeah, we're right about the top of the hour. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Gene. Thanks, Amy, for saying it sounds great. I'm glad. Oh, almost forgot. Friday night, I have an event way on the west side of town. It starts at 6. My grandkids, they're doing so they're homeschooled by my daughter, all 4 of them, and they are part of this homeschool group. So they do these musical productions and showcases and stuff throughout the year. So they're closing it out like this next semester on Friday night. So I will not be here Friday, but I will be back at regular time, bat time and channel on Sunday for Soulful Sunday here at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I'll be back for that. So I'll put a banner up just in case somebody didn't see this or you forget, so you don't tune in accidentally and find that there's nothing but static on my live feed. So that's for Friday. So I'm so glad you all got to tune in tonight. As always, no matter how large or small of a gathering, it is an esteemed group of tribes folks. So so good to see you all here. Thanks for being part of my tribe and giving the audience to my voice, so I wouldn't have anybody to listen to my music. So I'm grateful for that. And thanks for letting me help you get through your week. As Kevin says, happy hump day. Wind down Wednesday. Amy says, how nice, and thanks, and you're welcome. So, as always, namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thanks for keeping yourselves healthy. Keep those immune systems bolstered up. Have a great rest of your middle of your week. Slide in toward the weekend. I'm going to skip over Friday like a speed bump, and we'll be back Sunday. Gene says, great celebrations. Yeah, it's going to be great. I always enjoy those. So, this one's quite a hike away, well over an hour, probably an hour and 15 each way, and it doesn't start till 6 p.m. So there's no way I'll be home in time to even adjust the time. So we'll be back on Sunday. So thank you all for tuning in and enjoy the rest of what's left of your week. Have a beautiful weekend. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for the requests. And I will look forward to seeing you next time.